This edition of MacVoices is sponsored by lynda.com, the unparalleled online video training library. For a free 10-day unlimited trial, visit lynda.com/MacVoices. MacVoices is in Las Vegas for CES. I'm Chuck Joyner. I'm in the Kodak booth talking to Tracy about the one product probably in the whole show that incorporates all of this year's CES buzzwords. Tracy, it's great to have you.
Thank you, Chuck. Great to be here.
So tell me about this miracle product that you've captured so much attention with.
Well, we're really excited. This year at CES on Wednesday, we announced the 4K SP360 from Kodak PixPro. And this camera has been, I think, one of the hottest products at the show. Literally, with this single camera and our unique single curved lens, we're able to capture 360 degrees just by holding it right here or mounting it, virtually anywhere.
So it's a compact little unit. It's kind of, it's not going to move if you sit it down, which is obviously something necessary. Tell us about what all it does.
Well, we launched the SP360 1080p last year here at the show, and we've been really successful with it. A lot of people were asking, well, how do I get better image quality? 1080p is great, but when's 4K coming? So with our announcement, there's a ton you can do with this. This camera is really aimed towards video content creators. So with YouTube support of 360 video, and just a couple weeks ago, Facebook announcing support, it's virtually been exposed to billions of people, and now people are really climbing the walls to get their hands on this. This unit obviously does the 4K. Like I said, with a single lens, we're able to do 235 degrees from side to side, 360. So like a traditional camera, you would point this way, right, to get you in the shot, but I'm not in it. When I simply hold it horizontally or mount it, like on a helmet, on my gimbal, anything, I'm capturing everything, and I don't have to worry about getting everything in the shot. So this one adds RF control, which I'm wearing this handy dandy watch here, Chuck, and I can literally, with the press of a button, synchronize 2 units. And that's why I have this dual mount with the 2 cameras mounted back to back. So now I'm not only able to just do 360 degrees half sphere, I can actually put it together, and now I can literally have full spherical video, which is pretty incredible.
In 4K?
Yes, yes.
That's very nice. That's very nice. So what happens once we've captured all this great footage? Then what can I do with it? What format is it coming out in, and do you have software to manipulate it, or can I manipulate it with the existing software?
Yeah, well, I think what differentiates us from other manufacturers is the fact that we actually include software with the purchase at no additional cost. So we have a desktop editing software for Mac or PC, which allows you to take, the files from the micro SD card, import them into your computer, and then you can edit it. You can choose your cut in, cut out points. You can do some color correction, some brightness, sharpness, just very simple adjustments. And literally with the press of a button, once you've done that, you can upload it to your YouTube channel and be sharing it with family, friends, thousands of people. To take it a step further, we just announced Stitch software, which also is complimentary. And that software allows you to basically synchronize, take synchronized cameras from multiple cameras, import them again into the editing software, and then be able to simply with the press of a button sync those up and export a file again to YouTube. You can also just do a straight MP4 file, or if you are more like a dedicated video production person, it outputs files that you can use in Adobe Premiere or more sophisticated editing. So we've really tried to address sort of all levels of expertise, even from novices. It's all about really capturing what you love to do or what you're passionate about.
Now, when you start talking about exporting for Premiere, exporting to MP4, what are we exporting? I mean by that, are we exporting the usual sort of circular thing that looks kind of unusual and people are just getting used to, or can we choose, say, a set? If we were using this now, we could have this in the background, but we really don't want it. We really might be interested in what's out here.
Sure.
Can we select that?
You can. I mean, the beauty of this camera being 360 degrees is to be able to interact with the video. So while the camera has, I think, over 6 different settings, dome mode, globe mode, front facing mode, 360 panorama, it really gives you a lot of flexibility in how you save that video. But YouTube has done a great job of doing all the transcription automatically. So virtually when I do upload it to YouTube or to my channel, um, I can, with my mobile phone, simply scroll with my finger, or I can actually move the tablet or the smart device, turn around in a circle, and not have to do anything really besides watch what I am intending to watch.
That's really interesting. Okay, so the obvious questions: price and availability.
Oh, here's another differentiator. We actually include accessories with the camera as part of the price. So we have a Premier Pack, which is $499 US MSRP, and that includes a single camera and several accessories, so you can virtually use it right out of the box. And then if you wanted to step up and do what I'm doing here to do full spherical 360 video, we offer what we call the Dual Pro Pack, and that includes 2 cameras, the mount for the 2 cameras, a selfie stick, and some other accessories, and that price is $899. We're selling it right now on KodakPixPro.com, and literally we had a few come in before Christmas, and those are all gone. So I think it'll be end of the month, a little bit sooner than that we'll have more in, and we already have people that are pre-ordering, and they can't wait to get their hands on it. So
thank you. So pre-orders are available if they want to go into the site and get them now.
Yes, Chuck. On KodakPixPro.com, you'll see this right on the front page because we're really excited about this camera and all its capabilities.
This is probably one of the first of this that I've seen that really makes me want to go and explore the 360 realm. The 1080 was great, but you're right. The resolution wasn't probably what it should be. This has so much potential for business events, sporting events, social events, pretty much anything you want to play with and see everything that's going on.
That's the other thing. I thought you were going to ask me, well, who's the customer? Who's going to use this? And we really believe that you're only limited by your imagination, and our job isn't to say, oh, this is strictly for this customer. It's more or less making this tool available and then seeing who uses it and sharing it. We have a dedicated channel and site, and it's actually called Explorin360. So if you hashtag that or go to the website.com, explorin360.com, you'll see many people that have the 1080p model that have shared their videos, and it's mind-blowing just to see all the different things, travel, rock bands that are shooting their videos and putting it up on Facebook for their fans to interact with it. It's mind-boggling how many different uses there are for it. Yeah.
And especially, again, with that idea that I can pick sort of how much of the angle I want to use, as opposed to just being required to throw it up there in the 360 when half of the shot I really may not want to display for some reason.
Right. I think that's the biggest learning curve, right? To not take this camera, like I said, and point it at you, literally having it just sit there and blend in, and you're capturing everything. That's the beauty of it.
Tracy, it's a very cool product. Thank you so much for showing it to us.
Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate it very much.
Folks, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. We're at CES. We hope you'll join us as we cover more at CES. Until the next time, thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for links, show notes, to subscribe, to connect with Chuck on Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and the MacVoices blog. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter, the MacVoices Dispatch, to stay up to date on all the latest MacVoices news from our front page or at macvoices.com/newsletter. Do more with your Apple tech by subscribing to the free MacVoices magazine on Flipboard by visiting macvoices.com/magazine. Advertising and sponsorships handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by Cashfly at cashfly.com.